Yo, welcome back people, back to the channel. Just here in another video today talking about the formations and tactics for FIFA 21. Obviously, the gameplay can be quite frustrating at times and it can not be fun whatsoever to play. And you know, you've got to find them certain tactics or formations that work with your play style. I'm somebody who doesn't like going out wide too much, and I don't like going straight through the middle. I like to have my play mixed. But what I'm going to be talking about today is the most fun and meta formation on FIFA 21 at the moment. I know a lot of people said 5-3-2, and obviously I went over that in my last formation video talking about why the 5-3-2 isn't per se the most meta. Obviously, playing drop back, it can be annoying to break down, but playing drop back is like, you don't want to be playing that. It's just not fun to play. It's like, if you play that, then let's be honest, you don't know how to defend. That's why you're playing it. So anyway, let's get into the tactics first, and I'll show you the formation. So for the tactics for this one is the 4-2-3-1, and basically what I'm running on this is balanced. I'm running the depth quite a bit higher, but I'm thinking about dropping this eventually down to 4 depth because at the moment I've not got the best of defense, so I'd kind of need them to start playing a bit deeper. Having them too high, obviously you're just going to get easy through balls straight through you, and then you're going to have nothing to stand on when you're trying to defend, and they're just going to be in constantly. So I'm going to drop this down to 4 and play with it at 4 at the moment, but I'd say anywhere from 4 to 6 or maybe even 7. I'd say that's anywhere like the fair places to play in. Width, you always want to keep that on 5-ish. I won't go too far up, won't go too far down. I'd probably say in this formation you don't want it any more than 5. I'd say 5 is like the max. So I'd keep that on 5, maybe 4 if you want to play a bit more narrower. But for the depth, like I said, keep it on 4. Now for the offensive style, I've gone for long ball. I might change this, but for now it is actually working. And a lot of people think that long ball means that your players are going to be going, as soon as you get the ball, that's it, they're up the pitch. Long ball doesn't mean that, it just means that your players will look for longer passes. They're not going to be too far away from each other, but like if you do find that yourself breaking down the wing, it can help. If you like to keep what's it called, possession quite a lot, I wouldn't suggest playing this, but I wouldn't also suggest playing possession because that does kind of mess with the formations. I'd say just try balanced. Width again, you just want to keep it on 5. It's probably the best width to use. Players in box, I've gone for 6. That's only because I want my left cam and my right cam getting in the box. You can go a bit higher if you want. I wouldn't say going any lower than 4. Like 4 is the lowest you want to go. But I've gone for 6 at the moment, and you don't want to go any more than 8, I'd say. So I'll keep that on 6 for now. Corners 2, like always, any formations or tactics, you never want to avoid your players in box because you're just going to get countered. Free kicks 1 because I always take free kicks directly, never really pass it or anything. So for me, it's just better to have free kicks on 1. Now for the formation, obviously it's 4-2-3-1, and as you can see, I've got Maradona playing out wide, which you might think's a bit strange, but it's working at the moment. Now the problem I've always had with this formation is the wide cams never felt like they get involved enough. Like they always felt like they was just way too wide. And the way we're going to sort that out is, as you'll see in a minute, with the left backs and right backs. But first, you just want the striker and stay forward. You know, don't mess with any supporting runs or attacking runs. Just trust your striker to do what they're there to do. Obviously, having a faster striker helps. So, like me, I've got the Kylian Mbappe on the first owner RTG. So, you know, obviously he's a bit of a better striker than a lot of them. But there is other strikers out there that work perfectly fine. I've got Rooney as cam, and for him I've got it on completely balanced, not touched anything for the central cam whatsoever, because with this formation you're not going to be playing drop back, but having the tactics like I'm about to show, they come back anyway without telling them to come back, but they don't come too far back to where you've got nobody to attack with. They come back like a decent amount. And then for your wide cams, both wide cams, you just want get into the box for cross and then leave everything else unbalanced. Your 2 centre mids, you want your stay back CDM, and obviously your CDM that's going to be going forward, so the hullet roll, known as. In the one that's going forward, you just want cover centre and then balance and everything else, and on the one that's staying back, you just want cover centre and then stay back while attacking. Now this is where the formation changes, how you get the left cam and the right cam involved more. You want balance attacking and balanced for everything else, so they're going to be getting up the pitch, which does sometimes, you know, you do get counted a bit more, but it just allows them cams to get involved and you can just pass the ball so much better. As you can see here, I've been experimenting with one of my right backs, right back or left back on stay back and the other on balanced. I think I'm probably going to put it to balanced again. The only reason I've put this one on stay back is because, as you can see now, the team's not in a great position. We did an icon pack on the stream. I wouldn't say you missed anything. We got 87 deco. We've had 4 shit icons in a row now. But I'm gonna put him back to balanced. The only reason I had him on stay back was because with a fullback you need people who have good defensive awareness, because coming back under the attack, say your right back or your left back get up to pitch, if they've not got good defensive awareness or whatever, they're not going to realise that the ball's turned over and somebody's running down that wing as much as they are, so they're not going to get back as quick. Whereas if they have good defensive awareness, they're going to get back a lot quicker. And this formation is, I'd say, extremely fun to play with what I've found so far, and also very meta at the current moment in time. Now, the next formation I want to move on to is a 3-5-2. The 3-5-2, this is for, you know, I want to win the game, I've gone behind. As you can see here, I'd say pause the video, have a look through here. This is all pretty much how I play it. You can play it more aggressively if you want. I play it this aggressively. Don't use constant pressure because that will literally just ruin your players. In the formation with 3-5-2, you've got your 3 centre backs, 2 CDMs, left mid, right mid, cam, 2 strikers. Now the good thing about having the 2 strikers is the fact that they can play off of each other, especially with a cam getting into the box as well. The left mid and right mid, they also get forward and come back at the same time, but will also get into the box to offer more support. The 2 CDMs, I've got none of them on stay back, I don't think, at the moment. Yeah, they both just cover centre, so they both get forward. We're left with 3 at the back. All them on balanced. CDMs, balanced, cover centre. Right mid and left mid get into the ball, get in behind, come back on defence, get into the box for the cross. And then for the cam we have get into the box, everything else is on balance. And strikers, we have them on mix. We don't tell them to stay forward because we're going to need a little bit of help coming back as well with this formation. This formation, like I said, is extremely powerful for trying to get that goal back, and it's also quite fun to play. It's a very nice attacking formation, and you know, if you just want to have fun on FIFA and you don't care about losing so many games, I'd suggest try this formation out every game, because it can be so fun to play with in the sense of attacking real life football that it's very enjoyable. Sure, you're going to concede a lot of counters, but you can concede counters with most formations anyway, unless you're literally playing drop back. Even then, sometimes people concede counters using drop back. But yeah, guys, this has been a video, so a like and subscribe would be much appreciated. And if you haven't seen already, we've launched the first episode of the new RTG, which is the Not So Meta RTG, and we'll have another one coming very soon. But for now, guys, I'll catch you later. Take care, bros. Peace.